Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Linda, and this is For the Record, Your Honor. We have some updates. Jerry Robin, new job, new career. We also have new lineups and signings regarding FXR, Hunter Yoder, Garrett Marchbanks. So let's get gritty. So it looks like Garrett Marchbanks signs with FXR for 2026 and moves to 450 class with Monster Energy Kawasaki. Marchbanks already had a strong 2025 season. He'll ride full-time in the 450 class abroad, the Kawasaki KX 450 SR with Monster Energy Kawasaki. His new teammate will be riding alongside with him, Chase Sexton. Marchbanks has prior experience on 450 machines, 28 starts to date, and has shown solid results, including a 2025 Pro Motocross overall podium at Washougal and multiple strong finishes. He says his goal is consistency, entering 2026 aiming for top 10 finishes, build through the season, and by mid-year, try to work towards top 5 podium results. Bottom line, Marchbanks is taking a big step forward. His move to a factory 450 ride with Kawasaki signals confidence in his talent. 2026 could be a make or break it or breakout for him in the premier class. In quotes, I'm excited to be back with FXR Racing for 2026, said Marchbanks. Their gear is top notch. It's comfortable, durable, and built for exactly what we need at this level. Partnering with a brand that is dedicated to the sport, understands the demands of it, and is consistently pushing innovation is a huge win for me. I can't wait to show some of the cool things we have planned with FXR Racing this year. Garrett brings the perfect combination of talent, professionalism, and championship potential, said Andy White, FXR Racing Director of Moto. We're thrilled to have him in FXR gear for 2026. His speed and tenacity on the track are impossible to ignore, and we're looking forward to supporting him as he takes on the new season with Monster Energy Kawasaki. Next up, we have a rider who lands 2026 Supercross deal with Club MX, FXR, Yamaha. Yoder, a longtime underground privateer rider who drifted between teams and even financed his own racing for a while, is getting another shot at the pros. He signed a contract for the 2026 250 Supercross season with Club MX, FXR, Yamaha. He's no stranger to adversity. He lost a prior dream team due to a collapse, then spent years bouncing around before earning his opportunity. With support from Club MX and a structured program around the Yamaha, this could be a turning point for Yoder. The article that is on Racer X suggests that results are imminent. Bottom line, Yoder's back. This signing gives him well-supported platform to prove himself all over again after years of uncertainty. Hunter Yoder's first visit to the facility opened his mind to possibilities of a renewed career, and that quickly led to a conversation about a contract. With a deal done for 250 Supercross in 2026, it is time to get back to work. Club MX has a history of giving racers a chance, and Yoder fit the mold perfectly. With continued improvements to the Yamaha and a structured program for the rider, results are imminent. So that's the quote from Racer X. Yoder had added, "It's no secret that Club MX is a force to be reckoned with on the track, but my trip to the facility made it very clear why they do so well. If you think you know anything about them but haven't been to their place, you'll be as mind blown as I was. Some might say they are taking a chance on me and I'm taking a chance on them, but in our meetings, it's quite the opposite. We're talking about top 5s and podiums, and we all believe we can get there. Their team is actually a team. Everyone has a voice. Apparently, they voted me in, and now it's up to me to make it happen." Daniel Blair, Club MX General Manager. Hunter was a rider I targeted early in the recruitment process. He fits exactly what we're looking for at Club MX. He's a great starter and races with a chip on his shoulder, which is explainable. He lost his opportunity with Geico earlier in his big bike transition, fought back and became a top 10 Supercross racer. He was an easy pick for me, and I believe 2026 will be a breakout season for Hunter. He had a post that they shared. You could follow him on Instagram at HunterYoder58, and you could follow Club MX at Club MX or at Club MX Pro Racing. And his post on Instagram had said, "Been working really hard for an opportunity like this for a long time. Excited to announce I'll be riding for Club MX for the 2026 Supercross season. The whole crew here is hardworking and has the same goals as me, and I can't wait to get the year started with them. Let's fucking go." Nice. Now let's talk about Jerry Robin. It was pretty cool to see the sport I pretty much gave my whole life to give back to me. And this was a Racer X Online article. It's only been 8 months since Jerry Robin's fateful crash in New Jersey, in which he sustained a spinal injury that put him in a wheelchair. But you wouldn't know it if you met him today. Since the incident, Robin has been busy working on getting back to a regular day-to-day life, and he's come a long way. He also recently started a new job working for FXR, which prompted us to pick up the phone and check in with one of the sport's fan favorites, Racer X. "Jerry, it's been 8 months since New Jersey. It seems like lifetimes ago and yesterday all at the same time. How's it been for you?" Robin: "It's weird when I sit down and think about it. Time flew, man. It's already been 8 months. It went by quick, but it also feels like it's kind of been forever. It depends on the day, really. It's been a while, but it also hasn't. Everyone I'm around says I got back to normal life so fast, it's weird. A lot of chapters of my life have changed since the injury, but a lot has stayed the same too. I'm still in the industry and I'm enjoying my new job." When people say you got back to normal life quickly, do you want to punch them in the face? No, I don't get offended or worked up or anything like that over it. For the situation, I got back to being at home and out of the hospital fast. I didn't realize how long people stay in rehab facilities. Some people are there for 6 months. It's crazy. Some people are there for life too. Dirt bike riders are different too, though, right? Yeah, and I think it's a mindset thing too. Once I got to rehab, I was there for 2 weeks and I was dealing with a lot and was in a lot of pain, but I was itching to get home. Not even to just be home and be around my wife and dogs and stuff, but to also learn my environment and figure out how I'm going to lead my new life. I wanted to get home to that. A lot of people do. I worked in nursing homes and rehab facilities, and you usually have to do a home eval before you can be, sent back home freely, per se, where they feel that you have all the training, how to do certain things, now that there's adjustments, and that you're more mobile no matter what your situation is. And yeah, people are really eager. They miss their home and their comfort. When you're in a rehab facility, no matter how long you're there, it doesn't feel like home. It's sad. I can imagine it's been quite a learning experience, from learning how to drive a car to get out of bed. Everything you do is different. That was another thing that surprised me, how long people take to learn how to drive a car with hand controls. I was right around 2.5 months after my injury and I was driving again. A lot of other paraplegic people were like, "How the hell are you already driving? That's crazy." I don't know. I was just itching to get started on anything, I guess. I like being home and I like going out and hanging out with my buddies and doing that stuff. People like me who have no experience with spinal injuries, I don't think we realize the sheer number of people who are affected by this. Was it surprising for you when you became aware of it? Yes, and the number of people within our sport. It was pretty concerning. I didn't realize it was this common. There are whole industries that exist because of it. Yeah, it's definitely a bigger community than I expected. There are a lot of really awesome people in this space who've done a lot of great things and have shared their journeys and how life is. I definitely want to be one of those people who can share a more in-depth side of it. It's an eye-opener and it caught me off guard. Well, speaking of sharing what things are like, and forgive me if this next question is ignorant, but what is physical therapy like for you? Is it about learning to live your day-to-day stuff, or are you doing it in the hopes of maybe someday regaining movement? That's the question everybody wants to know. For me, it's the hope that movement will come back. I've regained some core function, not full function, but I've regained a little bit of my obliques, which for me is huge. I had the worst level of spinal injury besides severing it. Originally, they said it was fully severed, and I actually never got another diagnosis, but when I got to my rehab facility, they did some imaging, and it definitely is damaged. There are bone fragments in there, but it's not severed. I have muscle spasms, and I've gained some function below my injury and stuff like that, so that part's good. Huh? That's really good. I didn't realize you've gotten some feeling back. It's not really feeling, I'm still nipple biting down, but muscle function wise, I can contract some muscles on the side of my core around the hip area. I'm way more stable now. That's mainly what we worked on in physical therapy, the little things that start working. We really focus on those and get them to try to work better. Were you surprised at the response when you got hurt? It seemed as though there was an outpouring of support. It had been a devastating time for you, but did the support help you get through it? It definitely helped getting through it. Having the support of fans and my friends and family, the industry really did come together for me in a lot of ways. It was pretty cool to see the sport I pretty much gave my life to give back to me. It was a good feeling. That's good. I'm happy to hear that for him. And it's really awesome that somebody stepped up to the plate, offered him a new career, a job, something to look forward to every day, get his mind off of things, and still feel involved. To support Jerry and his recovery, please go to Road to Recovery, and I'll put the link in the description area down below. And you're still in the industry now with your new role with FXR. How'd that come about? Andy White from FXR reached out to me about it. They didn't really have someone in that position to be the face of the amateur side of their company. I'm learning that role now, and it's cool to still be in the industry. It's cool to be back in the amateur side of the sport too. It's been so long. I'm excited. What do you do in that role? What's a regular day for you? Right now, I'm still in meetings and getting taught software systems and learning how to run their Shopify, their orders, order forms, etc. Eventually, when I progress and learn all the systems that are in place, I'll be managing full accounts and stuff like that. But for now, it's just getting trained in. You're a former pro, of course. Will you someday have input on product design? He laughed. My first day, I was in design meetings. The owner really wanted me to be a part of that. It's actually really cool to see that side. We're already working on 2027 gear and getting a lot of things in place for that. They really care about the consumer, and that's what's cool about seeing this side. I've never seen it before. I always just showed up to the race and my gear was there. It's cool to see the back end of it. It's a lot of work to make things work smoothly. Oh yeah, I think most people would be surprised at the infrastructure it requires to keep all aspects of the sport moving forward. They have thousands of supported accounts. There are a lot of moving parts. They have FXR outlet stores across the country, and they want to open more. They really care about the consumer, and it's been cool to see the ins and outs and get to look at how things are run. In the conversation down below, it looks like code JH9. Very glad to see this update. He looks good. He has a new job, and it's really good to hear that he has some things going on below the injury. Hope that progresses to more. Absolutely. Boris O'Brien. This is great to hear. I used to love the FXR graphics on his bikes with the local sports team themes. The one from Minnesota Wild looked better than the player uniforms did. I think it helps that he had the hustle for sponsors his whole pro career. True. He wasn't the golden boy getting great equipment since he was on 85s. He knows how to build relationships and work hard to achieve his goals. Yeah.
What's up, guys? I wanted to start showing more behind the scenes stuff of like how my life is now after my injury. Everyday tasks that I never thought twice of have gotten obviously a little bit more difficult. I actually just started working for a company called FXR, a gear company that sponsored me with my professional racing career. So I'm excited to stay in the sport that I dedicated pretty much my whole life to. So here's a little now. Started the day with some emails. Then I got ready for the day, let the dogs out, saying goodbye to them, getting in the car. Actually, when I first got hurt, I remember getting out of the car was so frustrating for me. It was like the thing I hated the most and would get most frustrated with. And I could do it actually pretty quick, breaking it down, getting in there pretty clean and without wrecking my car. Then I stopped and got some Chick-fil-A, of course. Spicy Chicken Deluxe is the go-to. And so is listening to Ella Langley on the way to therapy. I go to the Perfect Step about twice a week for therapy up in Moto, California. It's about an hour and 30 minutes from my house. Here's the facility, going down the ramps here. Going to go do a little quick workout before my therapy starts for the day. Since it is an hour and a half away, I try to get there early to do a little workout for the day. They have a full adaptive gym for people in wheelchairs, which is awesome because it makes things so much easier to work out. Here's me and my guy Nate doing some hip stuff, trying to get more stable. Hip stability for me has been huge because I was chest down paralysis. So I was like so wobbly at first. I would fall over all the time. And this was actually pretty cool. I was picking up my left leg, getting my obliques to work pretty good. I was kind of surprised. And then at the end of the day, me and my wife, we made some homemade pizza and had some friends over. And we ended up in the hot tub to relax for the night. Thank you to everybody for the support over the last few months. If there's any other videos you want to see me do, just put it down in the comments.